just loaded up this game. There's already dialogue before I get to the main menu screen. We're just going right in, I guess. It's a spooky game. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at irregular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and just auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Alright, I guess I might as well turn all the women's voices off immediately. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. Alright, hang on. This is very important. Oh, there it is. I can do all the voices myself. A fast reading. That's not... Oh, there we go. Yeah, this game's scary. I gotta make it dark. Come on. I think it's scary. It looked pretty scary. It's called Paranormasight if you didn't click the video. Or read the title, I guess. Who cares? What does this mean? Oh, whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Huh? Wait. That's for a controller. It's fine. Use curse. Exciting. Cool. Some mathematical equations. What do you mean he can't tell what... Wait, I mean... He just has some luscious lips. Who knows? It says him right there. I got... Whatever. Occupation unknown. Hello, it's me again. Wow. I'm not using that. Oh dear. Culture and society. Oh wow. I can collect Japan lore. Bro, I'm not using a controller. I don't know what to tell you. Ah, whatever. I will explain their essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. Alright. Obviously gotta go with my name. My real name. What the fuck? Well, you misspelled Dumpy, but you got very close. No, like, it's Dumpy. I just told you this. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? It's easy mistake to make, you know. Easy mistake. Let me try again. You wish to be called Dumpy? Yes. I see, very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this very day. On that note, Dumpy, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? I don't know, I'm still trying to think of a reference. What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power... My dog, yes. That is who I will use it on. If you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and only one time only, what would you do, Dumpy? I don't give a shit. That's not what you were supposed to say. I see. Very interesting. Yes, this is what I thought you would say. I deduced the fuck out of you. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? Thank you, storyteller. I never would have known. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called color television. You Zoomers have no clue what this thing is. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use a public telephone like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Dumpy. After all, that is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first, I shall introduce a man named Shogo Oki, is one of them. Okay, hello, office worker. An unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hikaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV. He grew up amidst the boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime. Wow, just like this game! Wow, amazing! I lost where I was. Oh. Variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Disgusting. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar, as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. The most relatable man of all time. He is the anime protagonist, just without the isekai. I just read that. Breaking news! Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Earlier this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Oki, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. So he isn't the protagonist. Good to know. Alright. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida's police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. I can't believe they killed the protagonist so fast. Like, okay. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that you would have spoiled the story. Oh, awesome. So I die later on. Good to know. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back the time a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. Ha ha! You know nothing. Okay. This story is a work of non-fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game are real. Everything is real. Shogo? Shogo, you're right. Hey, can you hear me? Oh, wait, that's a hot anime girl. I gotta do a voice for her. Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Oki. Oh, I can like move the camera. Cool. Just yeah. I'm awake. What do you think you're doing, falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on, up with you, up. Okay, and there. How's that, all right? I'm gonna die in this game. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Yeah, I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. The screen's a little fuzzy, too. It's a pretty cool aesthetic. Office worker, Shogo Oki. Time of death, 3 hours. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right. When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Okay. Oh, wow. Hello. I got the full 360 vision. This is cool. It's like I'm in a panorama. Oh, fuck! I forgot it was a horror game. This really is not a good start for me. Holy shit. That's genuine fear. I can't wait for them to really use that against me when something actually scary shows up. I'm gonna shit my pants. Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. I almost had a heart attack. Do you remember anything? Like where we are or what we were doing? The rite of resurrection. Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Eye contact with women? What? Yikes, that was close. If we'd died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Most terrifying part of the game, eye contact with women. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good. At least I can remember that much. There's a full view of her. I think that's a her. It'd be really awkward if that's a man. I first met her, yes, thank God, about a month ago. She's 20. Holy shit, legal age. You know where I'm going next. Works as a housekeeper and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I could probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. Damn it! But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. Persons of interest updated. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Just average college life right there. Don't get any job that's useful. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogo Pogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. To what? To college? Alright, that's my guess. Awesome! Alright, let's see if she jump scares me again. Nope, not this time. The limited animation is pretty cool, you know, it's like the blink. I like that. It's interesting. And like the whole like fuzz everywhere. Kinda it's like I'm just in an anime panorama. Playground. That's an interesting looking playground. Yep. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime. It's kind of peaceful here at night. Awesome. Jump scare? No. Surroundings. Where am I? Where's Reznov? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshobori Park near Kinshiko Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains that there's nobody else around. I never know. It could be like an eclipse or something. Like, come on. Phone booth. They told me about this. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. I need to know. Wait. Oh, this is like. So is this like an actual place? Kinshibori Park. Conveniently close to Kinshikibo Station and surrounded on all sides by roads, this paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. The park was named after the canal, part of the South Wasuriisugi Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name was also derived from the canal. Cool. Oh, wow. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo. Oh, that's all Tokyo? Wow, okay. In the eastern part of the city, it is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kiyanaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink, rather than that for a corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. That's cool. Getting real life lore. Get all the tourist attractions and everything. Wow. Oh, culture and society. Cool. Jump scare? I'm waiting for it. Come on, I'm ready this time. I know this is a horror game. Yeah. Same as before. Can I look up? What's the moon looking like? There is no moon. Okay. Oh, recall. I have to remember something. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay. Her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? What's the deal with chronic memory loss for every anime protagonist that has ever existed? It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshiko and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh. Child. People. Ugh! When I noticed this girl loading about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. What a weirdo. This music is so loud. Oh my god. There we go. That's better. Keep this all the way up so I get jump scared better. Alright. Taking the animal figures and patting them on their heads. What a weirdo. Yeah, curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Are you looking for something? Huh? I'm just like a total weirdo. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could help. Really? That'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or after, something else? Ah, shit. She's on to me. Huh? Definitely. That's pretty based. Yes, I need to save real quick. Something I can't do in real life. Definitely the other thing. Hi, you're funny. At least you're upfront about it. You see, I'm a master. This is how you talk to women. You gotta be perfectly honest. If they don't like your honest self, they're not worth it in the first place. Said by the man who's been single his whole life. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Hanjo. Do anything about it? Yeah, it was on a Steam sale just this week. I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Hanjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. Yeah, I just read about this one. The north part was Mukojima and the south part was Hanjo. Huh? Am I boring you? No, I love lore. Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. 2 contradicting statements, but we'll ignore that. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. When did we get here? Well, the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo is a legend, dating all the way back to the Edo period. I think that's the time of samurai and stuff. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, so it's 1970 right now. So that was 1870. It's a little bit past like the main feudal times. Then okay, that's like their isolation period or the end of it. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze.
Haha, I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around here are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo are different, because they're all true.
They're true? Well, I guess I'll take your word for it.
That's what I said. They're the real deal. My sources trust me.
Hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park?
Yeah, pretty much. You see that jump scare before? Paranormal as fuck, bro. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing.
That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Alright. Updates. Occult craze. Cryptids. ESP. What is that? The Loch Ness Monster. Alright. Most recently, rumors of an ancient ritual have been spreading. Alright. Where's number 1 in this? They all start with like, have I not found it yet? That's weird. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bruh. Alright, don't go fishing in the canal. Got it! We exchanged contact information and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search at the middle of the night in a playground. Huh? Wait a second, where'd she go? She's behind me, isn't she? There she is. She's over there now. Alright. There she is. She's back there digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Alright. Surroundings. According to Yoko, Whispering Canal, one of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. So like, well, it's like, didn't they say in the lore that they built over a canal, like during the reconstruction of this area? I remember that. Culture and Society, right here. Could have been a different one. Merging 1 district. What about this one? Honjo? I feel like I saw something earlier, which I feel like might connect to it. Okay, there it is. The South Waragasui Canal, which could once be found nearby. So, is the Whispering Canal like buried now? Is that what happened? Is there like a building on top of it, and and like that building's haunted? That's my guess. It's apparently the story that the expression "left at the canal" originally came from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Where? Yeah, this whole thing. She's still at it. We're gonna go. Recall. That's right. Sham should have come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Okay. Whoa! Oh, great. An enduring, the fool's procession. Ugh. An enduring superstition. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Hanjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. Okay, so the ghosts are going to be in the high school then. Got it. Because they're like desecrated ground or whatever. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the I saw that before. Waragisui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous strictures behind it all. Alright, that canal from earlier. I guess I must have connected the wrong ones together. That might actually have to do with this. Alright. The Beckoning Light. While walking along the road near Hoanji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears that darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the loss of the land of the dead. Okay. Who's this dude? He's like merged? Or is he like stealing something? The Haunting Clappers. As the evening bell rings in Ichigo, near present-day Shumoko Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he searches for the source of the second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost her life in a terrible fire. Alright. Once upon a time in whatever that is, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. I saw that in the other file for like Culture and Society, I think. It's like a tourist attraction. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beech. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This had led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Okay. The Taiko of Suraguru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Suragu who built a residence in Midoriko on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires.
Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. Most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm. For some reason, this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. The foot washing mansion. The foot fetish land. Oh my god, horrifying. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikakacho. Mikakacho. Modern day South Waragasui Street in Kamigazawa. Bro, I don't speak Japanese. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. Wash, it commanded. Okay. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. The man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Okay. I don't know what to say about that one. That's weird. Am I gonna be forced to see this at some point? Is there gonna be like a giant 2D foot that just jump scares me? The one-sided reed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okama. Tomezo persistently chased after Okama, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okama. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, and then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Interesting. So is it like a river ghost I gotta deal with then? Alright. The ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Waragasui. Man, there's a lot of shit going on at this canal. What the hell? No wonder they buried it. But there's something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly, even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there's also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of the story, in which the Soba's cart lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Maybe there's like two separate ones then. What's all this have to do with the lantern though? That's just a cat. A soba cart. I don't know what that is, but oh well. Maybe it'll tell me in Culture and Society. What's a soba? Interesting. I'm gonna retain none of that. Anything else? Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Jump scare incoming. Yo. Alright, that's a thumbnail right there. She's even closing her eyes and everything. They're gonna be all over that, man. I'm gonna get so many views. Come on.
Hey, what was that just now?
Huh?
Didn't you hear that?
Oh, sorry, I farted. Now that you mention it, you're hearing things. And I didn't hear anything, but I don't want to like be mean. But I did feel like I heard something. Not too sure though.
That was creepy. But your special talent, you shouldn't have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay?
My special talent? What are you talking about?
Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor.
What? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so.
Well, if you must.
Cinematic scene. Another screenshot.
I mean, you can see me, right?
Huh?
I'm a ghost.
Holy shit.
It's 1 a.m. at Kinshiobori Park, which is where I might end the episode. Fuck it. Hello. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and paranormal at this time of the night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless, no, it can't be. Are you a ghost? Wait. You're kidding, right?
About what?
I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you.
Of course that was a joke, you idiot. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you?
Foreshadowing. Definite foreshadowing. Just look at this. Come on. Tell me she ain't. Just tell me she isn't evil. There's no way. I have too many. There's 5 slots total. I'm already using up my allowance.
But yeah, I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp, seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this 7 Mysteries of Honjo.
Okay, let me just clarify something real quick. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff?
Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule.
Wow. Why are you merging this in terms of cocktails?
I'm an alcoholic. Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you had to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right?
Weird stuff?
Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand.
You can't be serious. What do you mean? About alcohol, you seem to have a small problem. Yoko. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink, like, real alcohol?
Whoa! Talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk.
Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up.
Oh, I see. If you really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I'd never actually had a Moscow mule.
Really now?
Ha ha ha. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though.
Awesome. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? You're doing good, Shogo. This is a good idea. This is a good next step to getting a girlfriend. This is what you've wanted this whole time, bro. Like, come on, man. Look at this. He's getting there. He's close.
Oh, are you asking me out?
Ah, see, we're after something else. You're goddamn right. Come on, Shogo. Be brave.
Haha, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Fuck yeah.
But only if you find one of the 7 mysteries.
All right. Anything for pussy. Come on. Talk about spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist?
You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. It's just like Santa. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt...
Oh, sorry, that was my impression of you. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist.
That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment thinking they might actually see something, and then they really do because they believe they would.
So that's how that works.
Yep, just like drinking alcohol. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots.
Another good screenshot. I'm like obliterating my ears at the screenshot noise. I'm still not sure how I get to the drinking thing.
Haha, I realized how strange it was as the word left my mouth.
Sheesh. So there's more I can figure out about that then? Alright. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library.
You did? What did you find?
Well, I discovered a few interesting things.
Oh ho! Tell me everything.
7 mysteries. Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. I'm assuming that some of them are connected to each other and count as one. That's throwing that out there.
Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about those old folktales. Stuff gets added to them over the years.
That's more extra stories than the main ones.
Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15.
I don't know, like the 15 mysteries of Honjo sounds kind of cool. If you say so.
But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be...
Oh my god, I'm dying. Ugh.
It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember.
Oh, that's a good point. Alright. Rite of Resurrection. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the Rite of Resurrection?
My memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm going to start calling you Martini Manshogo.
Okay. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh?
So you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection. A magazine ran a feature on it recently. They got practically everyone talking about it.
Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. Seems a little too far-fetched to be true.
So the Rite of Resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous...
from an ancient age. I don't know what that is.
Rumor has it that an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered.
Holy shit.
This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference.
You sure know a lot about this stuff.
That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff.
I kinda got that.
Oh.
But if your researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Surely he's not just an idiot.
Exactly. That's why I believe the Rite of Resurrection is real.
Now I'm starting to believe it too. Always believe authority figures. There's no chance of them ever lying to you, or just making shit up. You never know.
Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts at belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself.
Files updated. Okay. Interesting. Phenomena. Okay. I am good at video games. I will solve these mysteries, bro. And I will get the weirdo GF. It will happen. I've got this. I got most of my memory back conveniently, but I still feel a bit out of it. How hard did I hit my head?
What about the 7 mysteries of Honjo caught your attention?
Oh, these really ghost stories. So, I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary, except for the foot fetish one. That was weird. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories.
That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there's some pretty disturbing ones in the mix.
Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice calling out saying, "Leave it!" They had to abandon their catch, or the canal would take it.
Right.
Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park?
Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story.
So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know.
Exactly, I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious?
About what?
People from around here having that expression left at the canal, right?
meaning to abandon someone. The story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing about it about leaving people behind. Interesting. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Ah, gotcha. Alright. Spirit sense.
And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet.
You can't be serious. Wait, hang on. I got another question.
Huh?
You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo?
Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you.
I actually did not comprehend what he said. Hang on. Who cares? Oh, it's right here. Oh, that's really not that sharp. Like, okay.
To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around.
What do you mean?
Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection, but along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo first.
I see. So then... If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? Oh. Ah, shit. You know what? Forget it. It just came to my mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I figured I needed to tell you at some point.
Huh?
You're gonna die, like, at the end of the story, so, like, you know. It's Algo Pogo.
I'll Pogo. Your dog? Oh, I literally made a joke about that earlier. Okay. She needs to bring back the Shiba. It's very important.
He died in an accident about a month ago.
Agapogo died?
Alright, Agapogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years.
Oh, okay, your dog. Okay. God damn it. She likes dogs too much. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the Rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try.
Okay, so she totally revives me at the end of the story, right? Like totally, right? She's not gonna trade me in for a Shiba?
I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by.
Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about.
But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. So at least something good came out of it.
She totally likes me, guys.
But that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously.
Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. I have this massive crush right now.
I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah?
What's that got to do with the 7 Mysteries then? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 Mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 Mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the Rite of Resurrection. And that's why you're here, searching for one of them. Do I have that right?
Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant.
I'm sorry, but I'm the protagonist. That's your role. Since when was I your assistant?
Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but...
Whoa, close up.
Some say that what led to the 7 Mysteries coming to be was the Rite of Resurrection itself.
Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the Rite of Resurrection was supposed to be way older than that.
Right. It seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered in the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned, all the details on how to use the rite, apparently was written in the Edo period. Alright, I never told you its name. Well, the manuscript is called The Record of Fates.
Sounds like a fantasy novel. Whoa, what a name.
And it speculates the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo. So now, the 7 Mysteries are the hot new trend.
Among who? Among us? You know,
This whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable.
Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown?
It starts with belief. Oh, okay. I believe you. You know what? I think that's a pretty good argument, not gonna lie. It's viewed as authentic just because of how detailed it is. Interesting. I really like this aesthetic. It's so cool. Like, look at this. It's like an actual TV. It's like curving. Oh, holy shit! I just got a seizure. What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. Think. I'm gonna get jump scared. What was that just now? Think. Ah. All right, jump scare time. Oh. Oh no. She looks nervous. Oh shit. The actual horror part's kicking in. Don't worry. I'm gonna be fine. Oh no, she's pointing behind me. Yoko, you okay?
Holy shit.
What's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No.
No.
I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Well, only one way to find out. Oh. Yeah. I don't see anything. Is it over there? And I don't see nothing.
Ah!
Yoko! Yoko! Ah, shit. Hang on. Think. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Oh, uh-oh. It's no use. She's in no condition to talk. Alright, time to spin around again and get jump scared. Or not. Hello? Is it up above? Oh. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Maybe there's like a rat in the corner. Damn it, did I miss it? Push. What does that mean? Okay. I don't see anything I should be frightened of. Push it! No, I don't get this. Oh, is that on the roof? What's going on? Did something happen? It's up there. It's like totally up there on the roof. Yoko? Oh, shit. That's, yo, bruh. You good? You good? A whip. Oh, holy shit. Slenderman piano sound effect just kicked in. You know it's serious. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? I want to make a really inappropriate joke, but I won't. Well, that's still 1 a.m. at the Kinshibori Park. Holy shit! Yoko, answer me. You know what? This is a good time to end the episode. Actually, I'm very smart. Yes, I'm very smart. I'm a smart man. A whole hour passed by. Every hour is an episode. That's a great idea. Great setup. I'm good at this.